What's up, bitches? So, yeah. I know I've kind of been absent for a little while, and I've already done quite a bit of EMDR, which I know I talked about in my last video. So, yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. I'm going to another appointment on Friday. It could have either been Friday or Monday, and I chose Friday because it's always really, exhausting. So yeah, I get to do that Friday, and I'm not looking forward to it, even though I know I always feel better when I do it, and I'm actually not quite sure which memory I'm going to work on, because I've already worked through, a few really bad ones, so not quite sure. We worked on a memory, basically, I wanted to start from, the early on one, which ended up being just, my sister's ex-boyfriend trying to get into the house with a gun, when it was just her and I in the house, and us getting in trouble for leaving, because, meth head parents. The second memory I worked on was, when my stepdad threatened to slit my throat, like the people on America's Most Wanted. That was sweet. Basically, my brother and I were just laughing on the couch, and he basically came up and got eye level with me and said, "If you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna freak out like those people on America's Most Wanted, and I'm gonna slit your throat." And I think I was whatever 7th grade is, so 12. So that was cool. The worst one was the last one that I worked on, and it took two sessions, I think, 2 or 3, and it was actually really hard to get through, just telling her what happened, because I've said it out loud before to people I'm really close to, and then I've obviously said it online and stuff, and that's way easier. But basically that one was my ex-husband, us being in the bathroom, because I don't know why, and him basically just using toys on me, even though I wasn't into it, and really low quality toys, so it actually did damage. So yeah, that was a good one, but it doesn't affect me that much anymore. EMDR is really freaking weird. It really does help you process the shit. The memory's still there, obviously. It's not gonna completely erase the memory, but it kind of helps you reprocess it a little bit. Instead of feeling I'm disgusting, I'm horrible, what's wrong with me, why did I stay, you know what I mean? Instead of that, it's more of, I didn't think I had any other options. I was brainwashed, basically, and he's the disgusting person, not me. And using that pain to help other people, and knowing better now, kind of thing. I'm not gonna let that shit happen again, kind of thing. Rather than just being either blaming myself, beating myself up over it, or just playing the victim and being oh, I did nothing wrong and I'm completely perfect and woe was me, kind of thing. It's more of, okay, this happened, how do I move on from it, kind of thing, and how can I turn this around into, not a positive, I wouldn't say, because that reminds me of the whole everything happens for a reason and it's God's plan, but you making meaning out of it, you making a purpose out of it, you using it to help other people rather than hurt other people, and you using it to, I'm trying to think of the right words to say. Like, in situations like that, it feels like they want to beat you down, and it feels like they want you to lose, like, later on in life. Like, but this is taking what they did and turning it around and being like, nah, fuck you. I'm gonna, I would say use this against you, but it's not quite like that. It's very hard to explain. So yeah. It's really weird. It's really interesting. It's fucking fascinating. What else have I done recently? I marched with the Satanic Temple at Pride, which was really fun. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that because, you know, atheism is obviously like a big, like, the umbrella, like, you don't believe in God. Atheist. Bam. That's it. Secular humanist, you know, it's that one step further. It's like, okay, well, we don't believe in God, but we also believe in these things. And then Satanism is just like, yeah, we don't believe in God, we believe in these things, which is basically the same as secular humanists, basically. But we're also going to take this a step further and take the thing that you're afraid of and worship it, because it's funny. And fuck you. I don't know. That's the way I see it. And for me, it's partly a fuck you to my old self as well. And it helps me process, like, the fear that I was the kind of person where I wouldn't say 666. Like, or $6.66. I remember working at McDonald's, and if the total came up, I couldn't say it. I don't know what I thought would happen, but for some reason I was just like, $6 and that much. And like even during songs and stuff, like being at Ozfest and Slipknot being on, and if you're 555, then I'm sick. Or can't remember what I did for the Number of the Beast Iron Maiden when they were on, but something else really fucking stupid. But yeah, I think it's also partly the Catholic guilt. It's kind of just like taking all those symbols and all those things and all the stuff that you were so afraid of and being like, I'm not gonna be afraid anymore, bitches. So I don't know, it's helped, and the people are really cool, so that's nice. I think we're gonna have coffee next week, so that's always fun. I'm gonna take an atheist buddy with me, so that'll be nice. My fiance was here for a few weeks, and that was very, very nice. I want to go visit him in October, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to because of money and like roommate situation stuff. Unless I could find a place to like take my cats for a couple weeks. But I'm also really worried about work. Like I might just be able to do a week. But I guess it's better than nothing. Maybe a week and a half, because like a whole day is going to be spent traveling. It's fucking over 5,000 miles. So. But I really want to go. I don't know. I want to go for our anniversary. Still trying to figure it out, because getting like 2 days off is really hard to figure out at my job, so it kind of makes it really difficult. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, was a little bit about EMDR and the Satanist stuff that I've been doing. That's been really fun. I think the memory that I'm going to work on this appointment is going to be something with the pedophile brother-in-law. I feel like that would be a good one to help get rid of. Not sure which one, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Yeah, I look forward to all these memories. I look forward to being able to not be so affected by them. I know I'm getting better. Like, I can bring it up jokingly a lot, But I think sometimes it also wears me down still. Especially because I don't talk to anybody that I'm related to anymore. And it hurts. But I know I have to because they're fucking terrible people. But yeah. It's also just kind of embarrassing too. Because it's like, there's just so much shit. I feel like people probably don't believe me half the time. But, whatever. So yeah, I guess I'm done for now. Talk to you guys later. Bye!